So let's continue from where we stopped, right? Yes. So basically, right, I think we are done generating our. Okay, so I need to title this. All right, so we are done. So we're gonna move straight to creating our dashboard. All right, so I'm gonna title this dashboard. I'll rename it as a dashboard. Merge and center. So you highlight the three column. So you could choose to make it four if you want to. Then make it four. Merge and center. Then you fill it with color. So this our unique brand color. I go this. Okay, perfect. Right. So I'm gonna merge. Okay. Come on. All right. So I want to kickstart our dashboard design. So let's title this insert text header. What should I call this? Hydrogeological. What should I call this dashboard? That call this? What should I call it? Should I call it? Let me see. I'm gonna call it Hydro Watch Nigeria. So, okay, before then, let me remove this fill. Sorry, no fill. Go to format, no fill, shape outline, no outline. All right, so text color, I'm gonna go with white, and then I will bold it. Let's see. Design something. Insert. Sorry, insert pictures. So system space. I'm just looking for a brand new ball, so I will use it. Hmm. So now it's time for us to start ins copy, paste. I usually leave space for my slicers and timeline, right? Now I'll use my Alt key, my keyboard, so it aligns. I just need an accurate presentation, right? Perfect. So I'm trying to reduce this zoom. Don't mind me. Right, so let's insert order. So don't go through. I'm gonna pick remember to use your hotkey. So I will just go to my objects here. Um, yeah, formats, align. This one needs a label, please. That's why I had to do that. I think white should be perfect on bold. Create. This is the size of this format. The height is 3 inches. And reduce it to 2.8. What's the height? That's what it belongs to. All right, our dashboard is making sense. Still with you. So increased utility. So the next thing is for us to um, insert our timeline. Okay. So you just highlight on any of the charts, go to analyze, right? And then you click on insert timeline. Highlight it or check it. It brings you here. All right, so after that, the same way we got our time now, that's the same way we're going to get our slicer. So click on analyze and you click on insert slicer. So now, what are we, um, perfect slicers, right? Perfect slicer, we need to insert. Okay, now state, season, where status, yeah. That data quality, is able to match. Let's see how it goes. So I want to remove the title for each of those slicer, right? So I'll just click on this part. And okay. The same thing, right click, go to slicer settings, uncheck it. Uncheck the display header. I don't want the header to appear yet, so I'll do the same for water quality. And okay. Now we're gonna do something. So we'll also right click, right to report, sorry, yeah, report connection. We want to connect the whole of this pivot chart to connect it. So once I just click on everything automatically automates, right? We'll do the same for all of them. So just click on, once you right click on report connection. I'm doing the same for all. Okay. All right, I went to checked for time. I'm not supposed to do that. So for each of the slides at Borono, so once I click on data on, okay, let me increase. Yeah, because so this is it. So it's actually average water depth by state and season, right? So in data, the average depth is 12, and then it's during the rainy, like the water depth is in the rainy season, it's around 12 meters, right? So number of boreholes per west status is 4 that active. Okay, let me check for 2023. Still 4, 20, 20, that are active. Let me say inactive. 3. Hmm, seasonal. 6. And so after we are done with this, right? So I would want to make this look like a real dashboard. Okay, so I'll just go to my view and then I will click on removing the grid lines. Now, do you see it? Sorry. Think our dashboard is making sense now. We are taking headway. Like you see now, our dashboard is interactive. So, let's try and see how to insert the page layout, and then you can also generate themes, that suits your brand, something. No, 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 no. Dessert content. Says initial view. I am good to go. So this is our interactive dashboard. So now, when you are done, you want to give insight, or you want to after you generated insight, you want to give decisions, right? So, like say for instance, when I click on, let me try to zoom this. Yeah. So when I click on, this is the amount of, okay. When I click on Bruno, yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, Abia. In Abia stage, the average water depth by season, it's during the dry season, it's around 12 meters, right? So I'm looking at the year 2024, right? I'm looking at the um pH, nitrate, and iron amount in the boreholes per state. Now we're looking at the average amount of, let me see if I can add here. Okay, average amount of iron. You can see that the average amount of nitrate is actually high, right? It's actually high. Now, top 10 locations by, so in each of the states, there are different locations, right, of samples are recorded. So now in location 17, in location 22, location 28, you'll find out that the average amount of, or level of pH is around 6, 7. For average amount of nitrate is around, okay, that is actually the average value. So when you click on is 7, pH value is 7, which is okay. The average the average amount of nitrate is around 25. So we're looking at what health standard. We said that anything lesser than or greater than 50 or 50, it's out of context, right? So it's not safe. So now it's within 25 range. And then we have for the amount of um iron is around 2.42. We're giving based on what health standard that it should be around 0.3. So these are actually escalated. So the number of borehole per wells, it's seasonal. It's around 6, right? So the water quality based on, we generated this. So the water quality, if it's safe or unsafe, right? So we have about 10,000. So we have about 140,000, about 140, oh, okay, 14,000 wells that are actually not safe for use because of basing or judging it based on the level of acidity, based on nitrite content, or the concentration of it, and then iron, the amount of iron in the water, and this is actually not safe for consumption. Now, contaminated trends over time. Okay. Um, you see that contaminated contaminant trends over time. So what terminates it over time and how is like the range value, right? So we have here um you have here average of the in 2024, you find out that the average of pH is around um 7 point something. In 2024, the average of nitrate is around this. In 2020, um for to the amount of content. So let's see in 2022, this is still the same amount that we're getting. No, you see, it's actually the amount actually changes, right? So it's very important that we get to analyze boreholes and know their trends and know how we can. This will also give us future perspective on how to go about our boreholes as individuals, as community, how we can play safe, and then our water bodies will be safe for consumption, our boreholes will be safe for consumption. You know what even increases the amount of iron or nitrates as a result of probably as a result of probably fertilizers when they run off to boreholes or they infiltrate down to the aquifer, they tend to pose challenges or effects to our health. Do you understand? So most times when we drink water, we complain of typhoid, and these are stuff that we need to put key interest into, key attention into, because of, if we don't, in fact, their body or antibodies or antigens cannot really fight the way an adult will. And some adults actually, their antibodies too are not really as strong enough. So if they consume this over time, it will cause or impose damages to their health. All right, so I actually wanted to do something. We can also beautify this too as well. Also beautify this. And choose to change color. Exactly. Choose to I just want to format mine by filling it with display around it. So I'll end here. Yeah, so okay. You can also share this with your colleagues at work. They can also generate or you want to pass information to your boss based on what you've analyzed, right? So these are perfect way you will do it. All right, see you in our next class. I just want to design and it's fine. There's nothing much again we want to do, right? So have a wonderful, lovely week and sure to do your assignment. Okay, so a quick one. Your task is practice by using your own community or state data. Explore how Excel data can inform water resources issue. Then share your dashboard to promote hydro emissions of emission. So I'm gonna be receiving this from you. Thank you all.